You want to gain weight? Really? Well, you're calling the right person and you've come to the right place. Are you tired of not being able to properly gain weight? Are you tired of feeling like your metabolism is just way too fast? Are you tired of not being able to properly build muscle? Then watch this video because I have all the tools for you. So, if you're trying to gain weight, one of the most important things that you should know is that you have to eat. I constantly have to tell this to my clients, and I had to realize this for myself. I just wasn't eating enough. Throughout college and throughout high school, I worked, so I would constantly be on the go. So I would eat whenever I had a chance, but I just wasn't eating enough. I trained my body to the point where I can go like 6, 7, 8 hours without eating, and I'd be completely fine. But I didn't even know how unhealthy that was. First of all, the more times you eat, the better that is for you. So when I started realizing that it's really being detrimental to me, I would pack snacks in my bag. It's so important. You have to have a calorie surplus when you're gaining weight. Therefore, you'll be able to put on the pounds and build the muscle. Okay, so be aware that consuming more calories will lead to gaining fat as well, but it'll be minimal if you're doing the right exercises. So when it comes to working out, I always tell my clients that what I've done is have a good balance of cardio and weightlifting. You can't just be in the gym doing a bunch of cardio. You're never going to build muscle that way, or the right type of muscle. You'll always just keep losing too much fat, and you're not going to get the results you really want by just doing cardio. And you should weight train, of course, but you also want to lose fat and not build too much fat since you're gaining. So you want to hit the cardio and switch it up. So for my cardio, I like to do high intensity interval training. It's like bursts of energy and then calm, stop, and then another burst of energy. So that's my favorite way to do cardio. And I probably think it's way more fun than just running on the treadmill, which is also fun, but I think high intensity interval training is a lot more fun in my personal opinion. So right now, what's helped me gain weight is having a good mix of weight training and high intensity interval training for my cardio. So I like to start it off, me personally, I like to do my high intensity interval training for 30 minutes. And you can even do high intensity interval training on the treadmill, you can do it on the cycle. So since we're talking about working out, you also need to focus on constantly building muscle. You should absolutely be squatting with the weights. You should be doing lunges with weights. You should be working your arms with weights. If you're working at home, you can also find a way to get creative, and you can do calisthenics, which is also awesome. And you should definitely have resistance bands. I make every single last one of my clients get resistance bands. So you can totally work your legs and you can work your arms, and they're super great for on the go, like when you're on vacation. I always bring my resistance bands everywhere I go. So another really important factor is protein. You need protein to build muscle. It's essential. You don't need to do the whey protein powder. There's vegan protein powders. I wouldn't say it's soy because I'm not too crazy about soy. But you can do a vegan protein powder with natural ingredients. You can do a whey protein. And you can also get your protein through foods. I personally do a mix of vegan proteins and a mix of whey and a mix of getting my protein through foods. And just try to build as much muscle as possible through eating right, through getting my protein in, and through building muscle, and plus doing my high intensity interval training. So if you're confused, let me sum up what we have so far. To gain weight, you need to be eating at a calorie surplus, which means that you're consuming more than you're burning. You need to be in the gym, having a good balance of cardio and weightlifting. Every week, you should go up 5 to 10 pounds. 5 to 10 pounds in your weights when you're lifting. Not your body, but the weights that you're lifting. So if last week you lifted 35 pounds, this week you should be able to do 40 or 45. And you should be challenging yourself constantly so you're getting stronger and building more muscle. So another important factor is getting organized. Write everything down. Write down what you ate. You don't have to write down physically. Get a good app. Log your food in. So hold yourself accountable. If you had only eggs for breakfast, write that down. If you had a sandwich for lunch, write that down. Log it in so you're keeping track. What did I eat last week? Why haven't I gained any weight? You can look back at everything you ate last week. Being organized. Write down how much you lifted last week. So this week you don't have to wonder, did I do 35 or did I do 25? Because you're not sure. My weight gain journey has been super duper incredible. It's been super hard. It got a lot easier when I graduated college, but it's been a work in progress. The last year, from 2017 to 2018, I gained about 30 pounds, probably a little more. By eating, I've never ate this much in my life. I worked out more, so I've been eating more. I've been eating a surplus, of course, and I've been just building as much muscle as possible, and of course taking my protein. And I log in everything I do, and I take so many pictures. Probably pictures that you guys never see on Instagram, but I'm constantly tracking my progress. I have to change jean sizes. I was a 7 3 months ago. Now I'm a 9. So it's just being tactical and it's being patient with yourself, but it's also you have to put the work in. You just have to. I wasn't even aiming to gain 30 pounds. The weight was just coming because I was being so consistent. So before you know it, I was going from 130 to 160. I'm about 163 right now. And that's the heaviest I've ever been, but it's also the happiest I've ever been, and probably the healthiest I've ever been, mentally and physically. So I'm telling you, your weight gain journey is not going to be easy, especially if you have a history of not eating as much, which I had, and you don't even really notice it, and it's super hard for you to put on weight. But if you do what I tell you to do and you follow a really, really great meal plan, or if you meal prepping helps so much, then you'll definitely be getting the calories you need to gain that weight. You don't need to take any over-the-counter or those special pills you see online. I've never taken any of those, and you really don't know what's in that stuff. So if you're going to take anything, beyond my advice, because I'm telling you not to, at least talk to your doctor, because you never know how your body's going to react to a foreign substance, because you really don't know what's in that stuff. You can be allergic or God knows what. So just taking your time and really doing it the right way, in the clean way, and eating what you have to eat, building muscle, getting your protein in, and most of all, being consistent and being organized. But it's super possible. Meal prepping has been super duper important for me. I started meal prepping at the beginning of last year, and it definitely helped my weight gain journey a lot, because a lot of times I wouldn't eat because I just wouldn't feel like going to get food. You ever been hungry where you're just like, I don't feel like getting up yet, or I don't feel like going out and getting food. So just having the food ready and available for me, and having food that I actually love to eat, made a huge difference for me. So whether it's meal prepping or following a good meal plan with foods that you like, and having that food prepared or having it around you, it makes all the difference. Even if you have to make a sandwich on that meal plan, at least you know that, okay, I'm having this sandwich for lunch. It's embedded in your mind. So you're just more organized, and it just makes the eating process just so much easier. Trust me. So get on that. Get a good meal plan, or get a good meal prep plan, and get it poppin'. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and Twitter at NissaFit, NissaFitt.